Hello and welcome back to Rawslowgaming and our Let's Play series here in FIFA Manager 2019. And we are starting off straight away with our match with Northern Ireland versus Switzerland. And we'll go out there and keep it simple. And that is punished straight away, I guess what you could say, since Switzerland taking the lead with 2-0 before around the 10 minutes, and while I were talking there, they are now leading 4-0 after one half. So definitely not a good half for us, and we'll go that we should just play like we practice in training, so hopefully that can work out and I can do better with not letting in 4 more goals at least. We do make a reduction there to 1-4. And sorry for that bounce. It's my darn clock that gets bounced there on the desk, which are a little bit of a trouble or irritating, you could say. So let's fix that. Let's see here, the match stats don't really care too much, since we are doing this just to get cash to our personal career. And that brought us down all the way down to 6th place actually. And yeah, Switzerland have been doing not too great actually. Don't know quite why. But don't matter too much. Next game coming up here for Bath City that we are playing and trying to take to the top of the Premier League is against Concord Rangers, as you see here, and our team rating are currently at 515 and theirs at 491, and we are playing at home as well, so it should be a game that we can and should win. So we'll see here how we will do. I won't say a win is possible. I guess it's a good thing to say maybe. And while we wait on the result here, remember to smash that like button if you do enjoy the content. It's very much appreciated and the best way for you to show that you do enjoy the content if you do that, of course. And if you haven't done so already, also hit that subscribe button so you're not missing out on any of the new content that we will post to you daily here at Rawslowgaming. With that said, we didn't have a good first half at all against Concord Rangers here, and our second half didn't go much better. So unfortunately we lose here after full time 0-1, and the scoreline, or rather the stats were shots 3-3, shots on target 0-1, and chances 4-3, and possession 56-44%. So we should have won that game, and yeah, our players not really doing good enough, unfortunately there. So unfortunately another loss for us. We're still at the top of converting chances here. Let's actually take a fast look here on number of chances created, and we are pretty much in the middle there, so we are not doing too great in terms of that. Attendance, as you saw, we are doing quite alright though, which is nice. And let's see here, Woodcock here, who are maybe a decent player that we should check out a little bit as well. So his base level is 42. 40, so not really the greatest, but alright. And Asano here getting better level, so up to 42. And yeah, he's alright. He's a good backup player for us at least. And I could definitely maybe have been a player that we could have used if I didn't sign a new player on his position, so didn't check out the reserve teams properly enough before doing all those signings in the transfer window, winter transfer window. So we'll just play this match against Albania for Northern Ireland, and yeah, this will be a close match, 70-72 versus 768 in team rating, so definitely a close game, and we do take the lead, which is very nice. But anyway, for next season, I think we will be trying to look for doing more loans. I didn't really manage to do any loans this season, but we definitely could be use of loaning players rather than signing them here in the lower leagues. And we extend the lead there to 2-0, but they reduce quickly, but we managed to win that game nonetheless, which is very nice, and that should bring us up a bit in the table, which it does. And we're actually, after half of the games have been played, we're actually up to 4th place, tied with Switzerland and Scotland, but both have a much better goal difference than we do. So yeah, I think we are definitely at the level expected, or even maybe a little bit better, at least regarding that. And here you have against most improved players of the season, and now we have several players, or rather a lot of players that are over 15% or more improved throughout the season, and a few here up to 19% better. Brady, for example, here improving 19%, and actually he hasn't even gained experience level, which is a very, very good performance by the player. And game coming up here against Gloucester, we are at 521 in team rating, and they are at 464, and our form is really rather poor, unfortunately. So let's see here, Brunt and King fit again, which is good. Scouting finished, alright. What are these about? Attention. Alright, assistant manager, fix it, please. Fight for every ball. Could go out there and tell that we won't get, or we will get a draw at least, but we didn't. But we have the lead here so far, 2-0 after one half. So a good first half here for Bassett, and the shots were 5-2, shots on target 4-0, and possession 48-52%. And we'll go with let's continue like this. And yeah, the atmosphere down to 7. I got it up to 8 there with a little bit of talk and help from our assistant manager, and means they're extending the lead early in the third half, or second half, to 3-0. So the final scoreline 3-0 for Bassett versus Gloucester. Shots 5 versus 2, shots on target 3 versus 0, and chances 8 versus 4. Possession 54 versus 46%. So a pretty steady match for us, and that moves us up to 10th place. And our goal difference is moving in the right direction, slowly but steady. And next game is against Weston-super-Mare, who are 5th in the league, so it should probably be a bit of a hard game, but we are at home at least, so that's nice. And we have a player here with actually very good talent, but not really developing as we would like, I guess you could say. Always confused about his contract situation. Yeah, I don't really know if we should sign him for another year. It's actually been developing all right. Not too good, but all right. So let's see here. What is this? Play development 2. Alright. Alright, this is something new. This is actually something I haven't really seen before. So let's see here. Oh, Right, so let's see if we simulate season. Right, so that should bring the play up a lot if we actually played all the games. And then, I guess, alright, so 80. Alright, and then simulate for next season as well, increasing that, I guess. Quite interesting. But the average rating there definitely not realistic. Average rating 60. Oh, alright, I understand. Reset on seasons, so let's see here, you will play, if you simulate maybe 30 matches, and simulate season, again and again, yeah. And estimated is how the development are guessing. So this is actually a really interesting tool. I haven't seen that before or used that. Still don't know how we will do with the player though. So he's done, have we done 20 games this year actually? Yeah, he have. So he have been steadily subbed in, but haven't been used too much unfortunately. So maybe we should sign him for 1 more year. Let's see here if we will, if we can extend the contract. Yeah, maximum 3 years. Don't really want that. We'll do just 1 year. We can't do lower. We'll do appearance only 10, I guess. We can't do lower than 20 in basic salary. We'll do just 1 year. And see here, we can't remove that. So let's do a gold bonus instead, I guess, since that is something he will probably not do too much of. And I will make an offer therefore to Ollis. And being, yeah, you're not getting a new contract, that's no question about that. So let's actually take a look here on Shepard. And he's going up very shortly. But let's take a look here, play development. So actually he's gone up a level since he got to our team. And let's check the play development tool here. So he's pretty much at the top of his level here according to his estimate. But if he keeps playing 42 matches per season, he will go up to around 60, I guess. Yeah, level 60. And averaging 6.0 in his ratings, and I guess that's pretty realistic. But we'll see here. One thing here though, average level opponent, not really. Maybe 48. Yeah, if that's the case, he will not really reach anything more than his current level. So for him to develop, we really need to be playing in a higher league. So definitely an interesting tool. As I said, I haven't really seen that before. Yeah, we'll dismiss this. We won't have any team by Shepard. And team in Northern Ireland. In the Danske Bank Premiership actually, which is a little bit odd. Danske Bank being the title sponsor for Northern Ireland league. It's really quite baffling, for me at least. So a free transfer, no, we don't really want to let artists go on a free transfer. Always extend the contract, which is good. We are not too many games left here on this season. For this match against the Western Supermare, our rating are up to 525, they are 500, and we should be able to do quite good here. We are playing at home as well, so hopefully we can do a good match. And yeah, Joel here is probably a little bit of an old guy, but he will do until we have Ametepe here being a little bit better, really. So he's up to 43. We really, let's see here, play development, yeah. So he's been developing two, is it 2 levels or is it 3 levels here? I think 3 levels, 1, 2, 3 and almost 4 levels this season, which is good. And also improving experience, so very good. So hopefully we can use him quite well for well, soonish. And we'll go with a little bit of a risky talk here that we are confident that we will not lose. And as you see, this is match day 37, and I do believe it should be 42 match days in total. So after one half, the scoreline 2-1 for Bassett versus Western Supermare, shots 1-1, shots on target 1-1, and possession is 56-44% overall. Pretty good half. I don't understand how we could be leading 2-1 though, with only 1 shot on target. This is looking good. The talk will use an atmosphere down to only 7, which is really poor. And unfortunately, there, Western Supermare getting in with an early draw or on early goal there in the second half, so the game ending in a draw. We'll give no fine to Candy for getting a yellow card for arguing, and the final scoreline, I said, 2-2 for Bath City versus Western Supermare. Shots 3-3, shots on target 1-2, and chances 5-3, possession 52-48%. So we had a chance to win that game, but couldn't quite do it. We stay in 10th place in the league after that match. Let's see here, and Shepard gaining experience there, now up to level 2. And increasing a little bit in market value, so he's up to 53 in basic level. So very important for the players to get that first experience level out of the way, because first it's -4 to the player rating, and gaining that first experience level, that takes 2 points off of the overall player level. Let's see here. We are planning on signing a striker. That is what I really can say. So we will say that to him, and his morale sinks a little bit, unfortunately. And actually our team dynamics is really good, and the stats there said that we were talking with our players a lot, so that's good. Game coming up here, not so good against Woking, and we are at 527 and they are at 538, and they are second in the league, so good opponent here definitely, and we'll see if we can manage to put in a good result here. And Cami, how good are you actually, and how have you been doing this season? So you're at 49th in the rating, but you need some experience and you haven't really increased at all this season, unfortunately. That you're 42 average level opponent potential, yeah, sure, let's say you are 54. That simulate season, yeah, you're not probably going to develop much more by the looks of this. If his rating there are correct, Baton, how are you doing and what are your base? Your base is 50. And how have you been developed throughout the season? You're losing stats as well, unfortunately. So those are different. They're definitely not having the greatest of development throughout the season, at least. And let's go for this match, and we'll get out there and keep it simple to start with. And we get the goal against us, unfortunately, there. And an own goal as well. That's the first own goal actually I've seen, I think. And we'll go with the option to say just play like we practice in training, because this is certainly not working. So the scoreline after 1/2 is 0-2 for Basity, and shots 1-3, shots on target 1-2, and possession 39-61%. So working. Smashing us here, and the atmosphere down to 5 only in the team. We managed to get in a reduction there after their red card. Can we get in a draw as well? No, unfortunately not. They extend their win to 3-1, so the score after full time is 1-3 for Bassett versus Walking. Shots 4-8, shots on target 1-4, chances 5-9, and possession 39-61%. So again, not a game that we are so proud of. We should be able to have done it better, but that's alright. Losing a little bit in sports, I guess. Yeah, that's the case. And another offer that we don't really care about. Let's see here. Reserve team, Shepard has become stronger, which is good. We'll move to our squad again in the reserves for 4 weeks. And we'll press alright. He should probably actually have a mentor, but we'll try and sort that out for next season. Properly for those players that are showing most progress, or not progress, most potential, really, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, that will be everything for this episode, so remember to smash that like button if you have enjoyed the content, and also if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well, so you're not missing out on any of the content that we bring to you daily here at Rawslowgaming. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!